Happy Saturday, everyone. We're back for another LoFi live stream. I know I got some weirdness going on behind me. It's a bookcase. As I alluded to in a previous live stream, my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one had a little issue in my usual room and had a makeshift setup last time that I actually liked. But I'm back in my original room, just in a different spot. So things might look extra lo-fi as they do. But enough preamble. We're here today to play Mega Man 2, one of my favorite games of all time, top 3. This original Legend of Zelda, I'm not sure, it's a rotating top 3. But no more preamble, we're gonna get right into this. I'm gonna let you listen to the intro because it's one of the greatest of all time. So we're doing the Richie Esco. All right, let's flip you around. Push the game in flush. Make sure the connectors are good. And you're going to be treated to one of the greatest intros of all time. Basically tells the story of the first Mega Man and how things moved into the second game. The music is incredible. As I say, and I've said about a lot of the games I've played so far, the soundtracks are just amazing. This one might be my favorite. This theme song is just epic. And the iconic. You knew from day one, the first time you popped this in, you're in for something special. Now, when I was a kid, I would have picked normal, because I didn't think I could handle difficult, but now I know difficult is the real game, and normal's like an easy version. We're going difficult. I don't love this music, that's the only one. Now, everybody's got a slightly, not everybody, but there's slightly different ways you can attack the bosses in this game. It's that rock, paper, scissors. Each boss has a weakness of somebody else's weapon. We're gonna go Metal Man, Flash Man, and who do I do next? I think Bubble Man, Air Man, Crash Man, Heat Man, Wood Man, Quick Man. I think that's how we're doing it today. So we're starting off with Metal Man. Here we go. And I haven't played this game through in at least a decade, so we'll see how this goes. Now, this was the first Mega Man game that I ever played, and I immediately fell in love with it. I remember I went to the video store. Growing up in Brooklyn, there was a video store on 15th Avenue and 82nd Street, I want to say. One of those local mom and pop places. This is before Blockbuster got huge. And I remember going in and looking at the games that they had to rent. And I saw the cover art for this, which admittedly is a little strange, but to a kid I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. There we go, free life right off the bat. And I popped it in, and the first board that I picked was Flashman's level, and I made it to the end of the level, and I beat Flashman on my first try. I wasn't a prodigy or anything, I don't know how the hell I did it, but I was like, okay, I think I like this game. And I really, really dug into it. I loved it. And I was in pre-K at that time, and remember, met my best friend Charlie on first day of pre-K, and the first time I went over to his house, I saw he had Mega Man 2. And it was one of those Casablanca, it's like, you know, I have a feeling this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship, and so it was. And eventually he got Dragon Spirit and turned me on to that game, which I unsuccessfully played on one of my previous streams, but it's okay, we'll get the best of it another time. Now, if you play on the normal mode, that doesn't happen. You just kill those guys with the first shot. I really suck at avoiding when they explode outward. Exhibit A. I could get that energy tank, but I will die going for it. I died anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I don't really think I need it, because I do have one already. And if you were with me on my last live stream, not my last live stream, but when I played Mega Man 1, you could, if you remember, there are no energy tanks at all. So unless you got an energy drop from an enemy that you killed, you were screwed. This game is a lot more forgiving than the first game, and the introduction of energy tanks is really brilliant, because if you're in the middle of a boss battle, or going into one, or you're going to an area where you know you're going to take damage, you could just replenish with the E-Tank. So it's a game changer, makes the game a lot a lot easier than the first one in a lot of ways. Finally didn't get nailed. Now, when we beat Metal Man, we're going to get one of the greatest weapons in the history of video games. One that a lot of people say is overpowered and it's the reason the game is broken. I don't go for any of that bullshit. It's just a badass weapon. I mean, like, we're lucky to be able to play with it. The Metal Blade does a ton of damage, kills a lot of enemies. What am I doing? And you could shoot it in every direction, which was really a novelty. Christ. It was really a novelty to be able to shoot things in all directions on these older games. I mean, this came out in 1988, 89? I want to say 89. And diagonal wasn't really a popular direction for a system like Nintendo. So the fact that you could shoot, not just in a straight line, was pretty badass. The funny thing with the Metal Blade is, later on, when you get to Wily's castle and you have to fight all the bosses again, it kills Metal Man in one shot. Jesus, the way I'm playing right now, I think I should call back on 3-year-old me and see if he could beat the game. These scenes are a little long. It could be a little tedious. Mom watching. Hi, Mom. I wonder how many times in my lifetime I've watched you play this game. Probably hundreds. All right, going to Flashman, whose stage has my personal favorite theme song. I gotta start paying attention to what I'm doing here. I've been slacking off. I remember back in college, in high school, I'd heard of this band called the Mini Bosses that did live arrangements or real instrument arrangements of Nintendo songs. And in college, using our illegal downloading software, which was probably LimeWire, I remember my friend Mark downloading these first, and then a bunch of us downloading them later. But the Mini Bosses do an awesome version of the Mega Man 2 themes, and especially cool job on Flashman's theme. So we're gonna use the Metal Blade here. How cool is that? Doesn't even come out of his arm cannon either. That's the cool part. Just tossing metal blades. Badass. These guys, kind of like the Big Eye in Mega Man 1, are the bane of your existence until you get the Airman weapon, and you can shoot the tornadoes at them. Because the Metal Blade does Ugats against him. It just bounces off. Oh. I gotta say, I'm not playing very well right now at all. Why would that happen? Alright. Let's see if they're gone. Just in case Sniper Joe wasn't annoying enough in the first game, now they gave him this contraption to commandeer. Alright, we're at Flashman. And we're gonna do our first rock, paper, scissors here. And we're gonna use the Metal Blade against them. Didn't even give him a chance to use his weapon. 2 down, another 6 to go. And I didn't mention when I didn't mention at the top here when I was doing the stage select that now we have 8 Robot Masters instead of 6, which also is an upgrade over the previous game. What's this? A message from Dr. Light. We're getting an additional item to the Robot Master's power. Now, even though these screens are a little bit tedious, it is an upgrade over the previous game because before, you only really knew that you got another power by hitting the start button. Here, at least it's showing you that you got something new. Alright, so we're going to do Bubble Man next. And we could have done him right after Metal Man, because we're not going to use Flash Man's weapon until Quick Man stage. But whatever. Another banger of a theme song. As you can see, this game is a lot less stingy as far as item drops. That, I guess A isn't jumping now. It's such a cool background. That waterfall just looks amazing. You know, it is distracting, and it is a little intimidating. But I mean, again, what a novelty for the era. You know, the previous game did have a few cool backgrounds, like Bomb Man's stage had a cool background, but everything was largely static. What is going on? Why am I not jumping? Everything was largely static in the old game, and this really ups the game. It's a good thing the game's not being stingy with extra lives, because I'm really sucking it up like an amateur here. What? Alright, listen. I am jumping. I don't know what's going on here. I'm hitting the A button. Damn. I'm getting extra lives like crazy. It's like the game feels bad for me. I'm just losing them. Enough. Again, A, hitting A. Can I use this? Doesn't really do much good. There we go, finally. Jesus Christ. For these guys, it doesn't even necessarily make sense to use the metal blade because it takes more hits to kill them, but it's just cool to see their shells pop off. And now for the first time in Mega Man, he jumps higher underwater, which became a new challenge and a new skill. Because as we'll see, there are spikes that we have to avoid, and you have to be careful with your touch, how hard you hold the jump button. And the spikes will become the bane of our existence. Now, this is where the metal blade comes in so handy. Look, up. If you don't have the metal blade, you have to wait for these to sink to your level and then try to pop them. Here, no challenge. Coordination fails left and right here, people. Now you can see the little frogs jump extra high in the water too. It's a nice little touch, consistency. There are these crabs that fall, and then you have to adjust to regular jumping again when you come out of the water. Alright, now it's our time. We're gonna face Bubble Man. And I honestly don't even know what a hard battle against Bubble Man looks like, because if you use the metal blade, it's over very quickly. We're not going for finesse here, people. I've said many times on the show, I think I said it during the Mega Man 1 live stream, I get mad when people talk about the first Mega Man game just as a bumpy start and how flawed it is, and that's what they point out all the time. They don't talk about how great it is on its own merits. But when you go from playing Mega Man 1 to Mega Man 2, you can just hear what a quantum leap forward it is in every way. The colors, the quality of the music, the sound of the music, everything just clicked in this game and set the tone for all the games to come. We might throw a controller on this stage. Another one of the songs on the Mount Rushmore of themes from this game. Probably one of the top 4. Well, it's tough. I mean, I'd be curious. Anybody listening, well, there's only 2 people in here. One of them is probably my mom, so I don't really know. But I'm curious what everybody's favorite theme songs are from this game. What are the best theme songs in this game? I would have to say Flashman's probably my favorite. Then, I'd say then Bubble Man, then Airman. And if I went to pick the 4th on Mount Rushmore, Quick Man would be my number 2. So I'm gonna say Flashman, Quick Man, Bubble Man, Airman. Now the Metal Blade is the only thing that makes this level tolerable, because if you are just using the Mega Buster and you have to deal with these Lightning Lords, yes, that's what they're called. Again, only shooting them when they're on level with you and then waiting to circle around again. As long as they don't go off screen. My wife coming through with Bubble Man as her favorite theme song. All right, well, get ready then. I'll be playing it on guitar all around the house the next week. Everybody say hi to my wife. We got engaged 4 years ago today. On a beautiful day just like today. Yeah, if I were to say the only theme song I'm not crazy about, and again, it's just being particular, like not my go-to that I want to listen to, is Woodman's theme. That one's, it's great, but as far as they all go, compared to the other 7, it's just okay. I knew I missed that jump as soon as I hit A. Wow. You don't see that often. Now, I think when I die, I lose my E-tanks. Is that accurate? Yes, that's accurate. Son of a gun. And unlike Mega Man 1, you cannot go back and replay stages you've already beaten in this game. Which became a common theme in the games in the rest of the series to come, though I want to say in Mega Man 6 you could go back and replay stages because there are a few stages that have alternate or correct ways to beat them, and if you didn't do it the first time, you could go back and try it again. Man. This must be like watching someone play for maybe the 2nd or 3rd time. That's part of the whole lo-fi aesthetic here, is that I'm not brushing up and playing these games and getting better at them. I'm just going based on whatever my skill level is at the moment and trying to see if I can fight my way through. Which worked out well for Mega Man 1, even though I did play it earlier this year. And I'm shocked at how well I did in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, to the point that even though that game does put me on the verge of a stroke every time I play it, I'm not satisfied with not making it all the way to Shredder, and I think I'm going to try to play it again. So I'm not sure when, but it's going to happen. Ah, you sister's asshole. See, it's because I was talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1. I got distracted. I got mad. Threw me off my game. Let's see if I can toss me an extra life here. Nah. I'm not going to sit around and farm. And because I always read the booklet when I was a kid, I know that those are called air tikis. And what comes out of them are gremlins. And not only did I read the booklet, but I still have the booklet. I have it right here. Now I gotta be careful because of Fan Fiend here, because if you time your jump too early and you don't have enough oomph, he will blow you back off the platform. This one? It's that one. Oh wow, we just made him disappear, so bonus. Honestly, I don't even remember what we used to beat Airman. I don't even think Bubble Man's weapon does anything. Shit, you know, I think that Woodman's weapon is what's good against him. So if it's not Bubble Man, then it's just the regular Mega Buster, because I feel like this bounces off him. Pencil. Yeah, okay, solid. We just wasted a whole bunch of time. All right. All right, another one down. So another way that this game's more forgiving, and it's an improvement over the first one, is that when you kill the boss, the battle's over. You don't need to pick up that medallion or whatever it is that gives you its power. And also, any of the projectiles that they shot disappear. So a lot of times it'll happen against Iceman. If you had low power and Iceman already shot his projectiles, you still had to dodge them. And if you had low power and you got hit and you died, battle didn't count and you had to start over. Now, item 2 is going to be very important for Heatman stage. So we can avoid those disappearing and reappearing blocks. But we're not doing that yet. We're going to Crashman stage. And Crashman's theme song is a little different from the rest of them. It's kind of funky. But, sorry, just as I mentioned before, there's the booklet. A little trouble with my camera today. Can't get it straight. So another stage where the metal blade is invaluable. I think as a kid, this was my favorite theme song. That I can almost picture it with kind of like disco. And I'm old, but I wasn't born in the disco era. It's just an example of the platforming that this game and the whole series is known for. I don't know if it was intentional, I'm assuming it is, but I always thought that looked like a laughing face. And at the next one, which gets even crazier, was supposed to be like a maniacal laughing face, but you tell me if you see it. The thing that sucks is these guys are dropping a lot of items, but you can't pick them up in midair. You gotta fall to the floor to get them. I don't really need them. It's only if they drop an extra life that I would jump back down. I don't feel like wasting the time. I always thought it was cool in this game, as you'll see in a little bit. Not this game, this level. That as you go higher, it gets darker. It's almost like you're going into outer space. This was always a pain in the neck. Wow. Rare moment showing skill this time around. Which way do I go? There's an energy tank one way. So we're gonna use the metal blade again to deal with all these birds that are coming. And we see it's getting darker and darker. Oh, the Garden of Forking Paths here. And we're about to see, not just yet, but in a screen or two. Yes, sister. When we go up another screen. Marcus Schwartz, what are your favorite theme songs in this game? How would you rank the 8 Robot Masters? We're not going to count Wily's Castle because I know that's a lot of people's favorites. Not mine, but it's great. Do I have item 1 yet? No, of course I don't have item 1 yet. Damn it. I have to go back down. Item 1 would put out floating platforms I could jump on and make my way up to those ladders without going through all this rigmarole again. That's tedious, but that energy tank is totally necessary because I've been playing like it's my first time. Now, once we get up these ladders, it's going to be the first time that we see one of my favorite enemies from when I was little, Prop Top. I don't know why I like Prop Top so much. So what I can do here is use item 3 and get this extra life. I can't. That's so frustrating that you have to wait until item 3 is completely off the screen to be able to change to another weapon. Trying to energy farm here. But they're not being cooperative. Alright, enough of that. Crashman doesn't take too many hits to kill with Airman's weapon. Alright, let's get to it. Oh wow, just gonna miss. That was easy. Alright, 3 left. Got Woodman. We got Heatman first, then Woodman, and then Quickman. The Heatman was always my favorite as a kid. I don't know why. I remember being very happy when I finally beat his stage. And it's the first appearance that we're going to see of the dreaded disappearing and reappearing blocks. Mega Man platforming staple. Again, as I was saying before, when I was talking about the waterfall moving in Bubble Man stage, the flowing lava falling off there into the pit is a really nice touch. You can just see the difference in the texture and the background, and they really... It's so hard to appreciate how revolutionary this was and how big of a step up it was when it came out in the late 80s. All right, Spaz, come on. All right. Now that could get a little tricky, because you don't want to get popped by one of those guys, whose name I actually don't know. Now those walls, any wall that looks like that looks kind of like a Lego block, you're able to use Crashman's weapon to bomb through. I am going to miss this. I'm going to get a hit down the pit. Yep, knew that was going to happen. Crow's Nest, it is a sick soundtrack. Is Crow's Nest the Rev? Come on. It pains me watching this, and I'm playing. Jesus Christ. Let's regroup. Oh my God. Alright, mercifully, since we beat Airman's level and we have item 2, we don't have to deal with this. We're just skipping over it. It is possible. I have done it before. Ain't nobody got time for that. Welcome, Rev. I knew it. Reverend Brian, one of our favorite guests on the channel. Another thing that makes this game much easier, no battles in between these two gates, like in Mega Man 1. Now, Heatman felt so difficult to me when I was younger, but now I'm playing like a schmo. But if you could just hit him before he has a chance to shoot. Wow. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Now, I would really like to be loaded up on energy tanks before I go into Wily stage, but ain't happening. Not going so well right now. That's how it should have gone the first time. Yes, Pink Ruby, I've kept my original systems. I did not progress along into the PlayStation world and into Xbox and everything. I had GameCube, I had a Wii. My stepbrother had PlayStation 2 and I used to play that a little bit, but I held on to my Nintendo and have cherished it. I still play it. I try to take good care of it, and yeah, I've been playing a bunch of these games on the original hardware, doing these LoFi live streams. I still have a Sega Genesis and a Super Nintendo as well. I don't know if I have the hookup for Genesis. I've been kind of afraid to try. Alright, on to Woodman. And if you hold down an A, you get birds in the background here instead of stars. Just had to do that trick once. Pink Ruby, I wonder how much you can find an NES for on eBay or something. Yeah, Pink Ruby, I mean, these are my original systems from when I was 3, 4, when I first became, well, not old enough to have it, but Nintendo was the new thing when I was a kid. And in another test of my nerddom, I believe those enemies are called hot dogs. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that yours got sold off. That is a battle that never could have been fought in my house. I would have given an impassioned Braveheart-like speech as to why my Nintendo couldn't be sold. Where did that go? Come on! Did that really disappear on me? Yeah, the extra life just disappeared. What the hell? Give me another one, you cheap bastard. We'll be waiting for you, Pink Ruby. This is, I'm going all the way, so it's going to take a little while. Stupid fucking rabbit. Oh, the atomic chicken makes its, I believe, only appearance. All right, up to Woodman. Now, if we had the game on normal, which is easy, we could kill a Woodman in one shot with a charged up Heat Blast. And this is the first instance of being able to charge up a weapon in the series, which became a standard in Mega Man 4 with the Mega Buster. Oh, that wasn't very good. Two shots, two and done. See, now the thing with the next stage, Quick Man stage, it's the hardest in the game. I could have beaten it. I could have picked this after Flashman because Flashman's weapon does work on him. But so does Heatman's. But really this is like procrastination, which is something I'm known for. It's delaying the inevitable. This is the hardest stage in the game because of the laser beams. And I could use Flashman's weapon, or I could use the stop timer to freeze them, but I'm going to try to make it through without it. Now, one thing I've learned over the maybe past year or so is this is the only anomaly here. Somehow, Quickman's boomerang goes outside of the square. I don't know if it's a glitch or what. And we're going to go birds again one more time. Man, Quickman is hard. Listen to the Latin greatness of this theme. Now, I used to, and still do, we're still together. I was in a band, and still am in a band called Gowanus Flood. We're a metal band, and one of the biggest influences on my writing, there are those laser beams, has been Nintendo music. To the point that when I used to go to work on the subway, I would listen to video game music on the way and like take a nap and just try to, through osmosis, take some of the influence. I remember I was listening to the mini-boss's version of this theme, and it was the first time I noticed that there was a Latin influence to it. I was like, huh, maybe I could use a Latin influence in our music. And I certainly did. Al Bass, if you're out there, you can attest to it. And shockingly, that Latin influence came via video games, so you never really know where inspiration's gonna strike. Sorry for all the throat clearing and coughing. I'm feeling a little under the weather. All right, let's see if we can do this, people. Oh my God. I really don't want to cave and use the time stopper for the laser beams, especially, I think it's my penance since I used the pause trick to beat Mega Man 1. You know, it's that lapsed Catholic guilt. Jesus Christ. Oh God, you can see me. Hi. All right. Making it through that portion is all about just landing on, like, you have to time everything perfectly. You have to land on the absolute, like like the Moyle in Seinfeld would say, the absolute edge of every platform. Otherwise, you just get hit by the beam and you're done. Why you chose the absolute edge? Deep, deep in the shag. This is not a burlesque show. This is not a baggy pants farce. This is a bris. An ancient sacred ceremony symbolizing the covenant between God and Abraham. Or something. Come on! Don't fall for that. Don't get any of this shit. Oh no! I knew it. I knew I landed too left. Oh my God. Anybody else understand why I saved this one for last? Just in case you can't hear it, I'm not using a turbo controller either. I'm eschewing as many of the modern conveniences as possible and trying to give a realistic experience what it was like to play this game when it came out. Thank God you can't see my reflection right now because my face has got to be quite something. No! Well, that was an accident. Damn. Well, no harm, no foul there as far as lives. Just a little extra time that you poor people have to watch me play this level. Finally. And the real bitch of it is that not only is this the hardest level in the game, but you get treated at the end to the hardest boss in the game. And if you don't have the flash stopper and you don't have atomic fire, you just get brutalized. Why am I not using Airman's weapon? What is wrong with me? All right, 8 of 8. Let's try to stop him right away. And it's not just a clever name. Quickman is quick. All right, let's just Mega Buster him now. I don't feel like charging that up again. All right, friends, We made it through the Robot Masters. And also new to this game, once you collect your last item, you go directly to Dr. Wily's cutscene. You don't have to select him as a boss like you do on the stage select screen. And he takes you to a castle. So for the first time, we know we're in a castle. He's back. Now, the music for the first 2 levels of the castle is generally regarded as the best theme song in this game. I would put it as second because, well, that just completely flies in the face of what I said before. It's amazing. I'm not even going to try to rank it, but I like Flashman and Quickman's theme better. Epic, man. It's so good. This is the point at which, if you haven't used any of your weapons, not weapons, any of your items that are not weapons, you learn you need them. Wow. Flaccid. Very flaccid. Forgot what I was doing there for a second. Oh. Improbably, I've already run out of energy for item 3, and I need to energy farm to fill up to be able to get up that wall. And I can't use the metal blade because I can't destroy the thing that shoots out those annoying little enemies. It should be enough for now. All right. Made it to Wily's castle, Pink Ruby. This one is a little tricky sometimes. You use item 1. You have to be far enough over. You have to be far enough over to the edge that you can make it over to the ladder. Because if you just shoot from the top of the bottom ladder, you don't make it there. Alright. Now, I kind of suck at this boss. It's like, what's it called? Mecha Dragon or something. First of all, it pops up out of nowhere, makes a sound, scares the shit out of me every time. It's more of these blocks that I'm not very good at jumping on, which is what I was about to say. And the boss fight requires you to stand on a little block and jump around to other ones to avoid getting hit. And it is just not my forte. Become one as a gamer, then I shall succeed. Pink Ruby, I am not centered and I am not one right now. But I'm gonna try. It was a little bit of a close call. Alright, I'm gonna equip my quick boomerang so that when I fall off the pit, at least I have the... when I fall into the pit this time, at least I will have my quick boomerang equipped, you know, so it'll show that I was ready. Now the screen will start moving on its own, and you're like, huh, what's happening? That... in the 35 years that I've been playing this game, that has never happened to me, and I didn't even know that was possible. Wow. I'm at a loss. I have never gotten hit by the dragon before. I've fallen off the platform. I've obviously beaten the dragon. I've never gotten hit by the dragon. I didn't even know that you could, and if you did, I didn't know that it was an immediate death. Like, what is that shit? Yeah, one hit and now I'm wondering. Maybe I should have picked a different game today. All right. I'm not doing the quick boomerang yet because I like to be able to hold B while I jump with A. Maybe that'll help. Even though it doesn't do anything. It's not like Mario where you run. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright. I think I'm being too patient, I'm being too cautious. This is not how I would have done it as my earlier years when I, you know, actually would beat this game. Yeah, I hear that. This is what happens when you get older. You become more risk averse, and sometimes it doesn't work out in your advantage. It's like if you're walking up the stairs and you think about every step that you're taking, you're gonna trip. If you just go on autopilot like you do normally, ain't happening. So I think I'm overthinking this. I'm worried about losing energy tanks. I'm worried because I'm on YouTube. Fuck it all. That's it. We're just going. We're doing this. Here we are. I'm bound to get hit by a fireball. I get knocked off my platform, but whatever. What? Anybody see what hit me? Was it the horn that they claim hit me? I would love to rewind. Holy shit. Oh, good. Good start. Down to no lives, which means I'm going to lose my energy tanks. if I die or when I die. Yeah, I'm Pink Ruby. I'm assuming it was the horn, but that hit detection was, we'll call it generous, to say the least. You know, the funny thing is, historically, why did that disappear again? Like, was it not supposed to be there? Historically, this is the Mega Man game that I'm supposed to be best at. It doesn't really bode very well for my skills. And I think I was a little cocky going into this, not brushing up and playing at all. I was able to just power my way through Mega Man 1, especially with the pause trick. This, I'm being exposed. And that means that for future Mega Man games, if I decide to stream them, I'm not going into it blind. I'm going to brush up and make sure that I'm at least somewhat competent going in. But it's alright, because I'm still going to beat this one. Come on, come on. Somehow I thought that would work, and it didn't. You know, some of it is pressure, and some of it is, I guess, whenever I became an adult, I just got bad at that dragon fight. I don't know what it is, I can't get past it sometimes. But I've done it many, 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 many times before, and it's not going to hold me back. Oh, skills definitely regress. This is living proof of that. Oh. Whenever the screen goes dark, I know that you can see me in the reflection. I hope it's at least funny to see my pained reactions to what's going on here. Well, I'm certainly playing it like it's a new game. Nope. Wow! God. I don't remember this fight being hard when I was when I was a kid. God fucking damn it. Yeah, I'm thinking about the lower block, Pink Ruby. It's not like the game gets easy from here either. Oh, I did not mean to jump. Holy Christ. I don't know where that jump came from. I think my finger spazzed and I tapped the A button and jumped right into fire, which wasn't oh, tell me I don't have enough. Oh boy. I feel like at this point it might even be better to die and start fresh. At this point it's not even nervousness, it's just anger. I've played a bunch of these games live so far. Anger and impatience. Good. It's better that way. All right. I'm tired of losing. This is happening now. The autocorrect is pretty funny. Maybe your phone is recognizing how much trouble I'm having with it. It means parkour. For the 5 people who have stayed with me, thank you. If I were watching someone play this, I might have stopped watching by now. Okay, you did say parkour. I thought you said dragon or something and it autocorrected to parkour. Well, no sooner did I speak than one person dropped off the video. I would have done the same thing. Well, the number of people watching is 4, so it never goes particularly high. It's all good. I don't remember playing this stage for the first time, but I'm sure as a kid that dragon popping up must have scared the ever-loving shit out of me. I had to take a walk around the room. Mom's in here and she's got jokes. She has a facial of 3. Will I be done playing by then? Funny, funny. Anyone who thinks I got my sense of humor just from my father, not necessarily. Mom's got jokes too. This is unreasonable. C is my mom, so be nice. Wow. Alright, I'm getting tired of powering up. I'm dying here. We're starting over. Full power. Full lives. It's all good, Pink Ruby. Never realized how glitchy this game is. The number of extra lives that have disappeared on me, the somewhat generous hit detection on the dragon, that squiggly enemy spawning out of nowhere. Thanks for sticking around and watching. Enjoy your meal. If you're still here, come back for more. Watch some of the old ones. I made my way through Paperboy pretty quickly. Alright, people. I'm getting tired of losing here. If I can't beat this dragon on this set of lives, I'm gonna have to regroup and come back and play this game another day, because I do have a life to go live, and I don't want to keep dying on the same freaking spot, wasting my time and everybody else's time, wasting this beautiful Saturday. That's right. Holy shit. Holy shit. Hour and 22 minutes. I don't even know how much of that hour and 22 minutes, which is how far in we are right now, I spent on that fucking boss. Alright, on to level 2. What do I need to refill here? Wow. I can't believe I fell for that. First time playing this game there, Steven, huh? First time? Oh my god. All the stuff I'm missing. Oh, but I get this instead, so I got that going for me, which is nice. I mean, I think the move here is to die. So I get the extra lives, and the E-tank. 2 E-tanks that I missed. Alright, it didn't disappear on me. Nice. Do a little energy farming here. It's funny, as a kid I thought that those drills looked like corn, so the farming analogy is apt. I know it's not particularly funny, it's just true. Alright, just try to get a little energy. Oh god, these things. Whoever's watching, I hope that this is one of your favorite themes from the game, because if it's not, you're gonna be really tired of hearing it. Shokan, cheers from Brazil. Welcome, my friend. Hope to provide some entertainment. It's been a little bit of a rough ride so far. My level of play has been quite bad. And continues to be quite bad. Not even worth it to continue using the bubble lead. Nickel and diming your way to refilling your weapons is not fun, it's not entertaining. I have to think of what do I really need. Wait for that. Let's fill up the bubble. See, the thing is, I have no energy tanks, and I really need to go into that battle with full power because the skills just aren't there. It's about as good as it's gonna get at the moment as I walk into one of these fucking things. I thought that was gonna happen. Space in between them where I could stand. Apparently there is. That would have been useful knowledge before. Oh, and that's gone. Grand. 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 This run has not been for the faint of heart. Is there anything I have to fill up that I really need? Just give me some energy. Come on. It's real. So one big problem is I do not remember the next two levels of this game almost at all. Or at least I don't remember the level before Guts Dozer. I don't remember the level where Guts Dozer is the boss. And I do remember, kind of remember the level with the beams that shoot out, where you need to ration out your crash bombs. You gotta be fucking kidding me. But I don't really remember. I don't remember how to beat Guts Dozer. I don't remember the weapon. One of my cats wants to get in on the action and is scratching at the door. And now he's meowing. See, I'm sure this boss fight isn't that hard if you can memorize what blocks come together from where, but I just haven't. Holy Christ. 2 down, 2 to go, and Wily really put me through the ringer here. And doing this with no energy tanks because I can't believe I missed that whole area with the tanks. I've always found this theme song to be highly, highly anxiety-inducing. Do I even go for it here? All I can think of when I play these levels are playing this game when I was really sick when I was a kid. Having horrible asthma. Because I must have been home from school as like a 5-year-old on antibiotics playing this. So that's my immediate memory whenever I played this level and, am I kidding? And the next one with this theme music. I think there are more laser beams like Quickman's level here. Not right here, but I thought in this level at some point. Avoiding spikes while falling, always fun. Is this Guts Dozer? Yeah. I don't remember how to beat him. Airman? Oh, that ain't it. Bubble. Quick. All right, friends. That one was pretty easy. We're coming up to the level where you have those sensors that shoot out the beams, and you need to be able to ration out your crash bombs, use item 3, item 1. I need to refill all my weapons. Alright, so what I know I need is full crash bombs. I know I need item 3. It's not a lark. Yeah, I didn't think it replenished. Whatever, it was worth a shot. Gotta get your shots in, huh? Yeah, okay, so this is the point where the game basically teaches you some of the floors are fake. Can I jump over this, or do I have to item 3 it? What was it over here? An extra life or an energy tank? Extra life. Alright. I think this brings me to a closed-in spot. Oh no. Just making stuff up. Now you can find out where the holes are by using the bubble lead. Apparently I shot right over one of them. I don't think there's any holes in the floor here, but here we definitely want to know. That's right over there. So is it possible to make this jump? Alright, last try. Yeah, no. Actually, can I use item 2? Does that fit? No. I could have used item 1 or 3, but not worth it. Oh man, and I did not refill my metal blade or pay attention. Might be in a little bit of trouble on this run. What do I need? I can't. Wow, that was quite something. It's funny, I really thought I was gonna mow through this game. I forgot how bad I am at these Wily Castle levels. But, you know, it's alright. Too far. Oh. That was a big help. Could use a little help here. That was a little spastic. And, you know, because why not? Not really sure what is going on here. Oh man. So what is the layout of this room again? Alright, hold on. Let's. And you can't even pause it to strategize. Alright. So we gotta be strategic about our use here. We do not need to bomb that, so we're gonna item 1 our way up here. This is something that young Cast was not smart enough to figure out. It wasn't until my brother-in-law Darren, who, if you're out there, if you're ever watching, hi Darren, he told me, not exactly in this way, but no dummy. You don't need to bomb all the walls. You just need to use the item to climb the walls. So it's like, oh, this is impossible. How do you beat this? You don't have enough crash bombs to beat this. Well, you do. Alright, I am going to have to use an energy tank because I don't feel like continuing on this part, even though it might be the smart thing to do. Alright, so I do need a crash bomb here. Need one here. Use item 3 here. Item 1 to get up here. Oh my fucking god. People. This is this is quite the display, let me tell you. Not by design, but hey, we'll take it. That was utterly flaccid. Utterly flaccid. Alright, now we're going into Wily 4, which is the Gauntlet, where you fight all the bosses over again. But mercifully this time, you get to refill your health in between. Now I'm low on a lot of energy here. I don't have any crash bombs. I'm probably gonna have to die to be able to beat this game, because then at least my weapon energy will be replenished. And it's not like it's gonna do me any it's not gonna do me any favors to stay alive, because I don't have any energy tanks. So the Wily battle should be fun. Oh, now I get to try. Out of curiosity, is it Woodman's weapon? If I could get close enough to him. Yes, it is Woodman's weapon. Who's down here? Woodman. This game is basically designed so that you can't just go straight to Wily and beat him, because you need to be able to refill your weapon energy and your regular energy. Quick man. A Quick Man, while still not easy, is considerably easier to beat when he's not in a staggered environment and it's just flat. His stage is much harder to beat him. Crash Man. Somehow we beat him with one shot last time around. Yes, Milo, I know. It's Milo the cat. Milo my cat getting in on the action. Do I have metal blades left? Biggest surprise in this game was, oh, 2 shots. I guess it's on quote-unquote normal, that it only takes 1 shot to beat him. Alright, now off to Flashman. The only one left. And now off to Wily. Like, how am I gonna beat this? I'm not. Like, what the fuck? What am... Like, where am I going with that energy tank? I'm not good enough at dodging this fucking thing. Yeah, man, like, how do you... Maybe I could just figure out what weapon would work here. Oh, solid. I don't have enough to shoot a charged up shot. Let's see. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Does Bubble Lead do anything? Nope. Oh, Quick Man. Nope. I don't even have anything left to try. We knew that was going to happen. Didn't really matter because I didn't have any energy tanks. Oh boy. It's amazing to me that there's anybody out there that can do a Buster only run. Bad timing. That was not good. That was not good at all. Not for the run, not for anything. Who's this now? Airman. Now we're back to the drawing board here. I just don't know how to avoid this stuff. I don't know how to beat this without an energy tank. I have to jump up so it tracks like I was high in the air and then just move back on the screen. All right, people. We're almost 2 hours into this run, and it's driving me crazy, and I do have to go live my life. It's a Saturday, I'm not looking to waste it. If it doesn't happen on this continue, it's not happening. I'm okay with admitting defeat. I had to do it in Dragon Spirit. Doesn't mean that I can't beat it, doesn't mean that I won't beat it, but it might mean I'm not beating it today. And if I do attempt to retry this, if I can't beat it this time around, if I try to do this again on another live stream, I would do the legwork of getting up to the final levels first and not put everybody through the torture of watching me try to get up to this again. Because this has been, I think it's been painful to play. It's been painful to watch. And getting all the way up to the Wily levels and not beating it is pretty brutal. This is this run has been a priapism, if you want to look up that. Toughest ones out of the way. Crashman, who I think in the manual or somewhere else is also alternately referred to as Clashman because of the whole L&R thing in Japanese and English. Feel free to argue over which one is right. All right, let's do this. Let's beat Wily. I want to say, does this work on him? It does. All right, come on. Oh my god, I'm gonna get killed right. Where'd all my energy go? It's always gotta be that one thing that keeps you in it just a little longer. So now that I know that the crash bombs work on him, and I have none left, I have to try one more time. I really need to figure out what the strategy is not to get hit by those energy balls. All right. We're back at it. One down. Not good. The wheels are coming off now. Oh boy. That's not good, because if I do make it up to Wily, I know that I need the bubble lead to beat him. People, I don't know what's going on now. You're getting the true NES experience. This is not polished. This is frustration. This is wanting to scream and yell. This is dying a million times. This is a game I'm supposed to be good at. Again, I thought I was going to play this and just mow through it, and I am getting cut down like nobody's business. This is the second to last level in the game, but man. This has been terrible. We're going to see if we can avoid getting hit here too badly. Fuck! Chances aren't looking good. Not for anything. It takes away an unreasonable amount of power when you get hit. All right, this is the final continue no matter what. I know I said it before, but this is it. All right, let's go. Let's do this. It's amazing that this is like the 6th time I've played through all the Robot Masters in this level, and I still can't remember who goes where. All I remember is that Flashman is the top right, and Metal Man's underneath him. I want to say that Heatman's weapon works against Wily too. I think that's totally wrong, but Anything else work against Woodman? No? We're just experimenting. Solid. Good. Great. Grand. I think Airman's weapon is the coolest one in the game next to the Metal Blade. Anyone else? Everybody, this is it. If it doesn't happen this time, it's not happening at all. A little bit of luck there. Is there anything other than the fucking quick boomerang? That doesn't work. Well, it kind of worked. I can't believe I'm gonna fucking die again. This is unbelievable. We're gonna try on this last life, but it's not looking promising. That's all she wrote. I can't do this anymore. That was the most disappointing run that I've tried so far. More disappointing than my games resetting on me. More disappointing than making it up to the last level in Dragon Spirit. It's already the middle of the day. I have a life to go live. I'll be back. I'm going to try this game again at some point, but I'm going to start from the point where I left off. I'll do the work on the back end, but thank you for joining. I hope it was fun. It wasn't much fun for me, but we'll see you in the future. We'll do a little bit better. We'll play another game. Have a good day.